Hello students, today we are going to study about chapter 2.3, that is connecting dots, and it's written by Steve Jobs. So you all are very familiar with this name, Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs was an American business magnate. He was a great industrialist. Okay, he was the one who started Macintosh computers. He was the one who started the Apple company. He was the co-founder of Apple company, and he was the CEO of Apple company. He also started another company known as the name Next and Pixar and all that. We will study all that. Now this lesson is written by Steve Jobs himself. Now whenever a person writes a story about his own self, that will be known as autobiography. So this chapter is a autobiography. In this chapter, Steve Jobs is telling us 3 stories of his own life. So let's see. First, Steve Jobs is telling about his college life. He started studying in the college. The college name was Reed College, and the course that he was doing was of calligraphy. And he studied in the college 6 months. He did the course for 6 months. Then it did not interest him. He was not feeling very interested in it, so he left the college. For 18 months he was just doing roundabout things. He was going here and there, and sometimes used to go in the college and sometimes used to not go. That way 18 months he removed. Then after that he was not having money at all. He couldn't go to his house, so now he was not having a place to stay also. So he went to one of his friend's house and he was sharing a room with the friend. He used to sleep on the floor. He was not having money to eat the food. He used to sell Coke bottles for 50 cents, and he used to get that money and he used to eat the food every day. And once in a week he used to walk 7 miles and used to go to one temple. In America there was one temple, Hare Krishna temple. He used to go to that temple and used to eat the food which they were serving in the temple. That is only on Sunday. So on that day he used to get a good meal. Rest all the days he used to eat something or the other and he used to stay. So this way his life was very difficult. After 10 years he started a company, and that company started making computers known as Macintosh computers. So when he started that company, in that computer he recollected now what he studied in the college. And now this is how the connecting dots start, students. Now pay attention. Now he started thinking now what he studied in the college. So in the college what he had studied? Calligraphy. Now that calligraphy writings he started using in the Macintosh computers. That is how we have different fonts in the computer today also, you can see. So this was in the 70s when there was a big revolution in the computer world. So now the things which he learned in the past was useful in the present. So somehow this person, the Steve Jobs, he used to always feel that you should have guts. You should have trust. You should believe in your karma. You should believe in your destiny, and everything is possible. Now connecting dots. So students, you all must have seen. Suppose there are small dots. We keep on connecting the dots. Correct? We cannot look forward and we cannot keep on connecting. We have to look back and then we have to connect. Okay? Then whatever the dots go on connecting. So this is how our life also, students. You can see we should keep on connecting the dots. Whatever we learn in the past is a experience. Whatever we learn, whatever now also whatever you all are learning, it will be a experience in future. This knowledge will be of useful for you in future. Same way Steve Jobs is telling, whatever I studied in the college, that time it was not interesting me, but now that knowledge I have used in the computers. So this is how he used the thing which he studied in the past into making his future and present bright. The second part of the story, he had altogether 3 stories. First he said, now second part. Now second story is about love and loss. During this second period, like he established the company Macintosh, and now along with one of his friend he started another company, and this company's name was Apple. Now Apple company, you all know Apple phones and all, you all must have heard. It's a very famous company. So he started that along with his friend. And and that person who was his co-partner was Steve Wozniak. Okay, so and during those days he met one girl. Her name was Lauren, and he fell in love with that girl and he wanted to marry that girl. And later on in future, this girl became his wife and they had a very beautiful family together. Now during this period, when he started with partnership with his friend, he started a company called Apple, and within 5 to 10 years they broke up. The partnership broke up. He was fired from the Apple company, and now he was left with nothing. Now the one who started in the beginning will never lose courage. This is the best part, students. He had started the company. He was removed from the company, like in partnership. He was fired out from the company, and now after losing the company, still he had the guts. Slowly he started getting that encouragement that if I could start one company, why not try again. So now again he started another company. He was having that confidence in him, and the next company that he started was Next. The company's name is Next. Now after the company which was named Next, he started another company, that is Pixar. You all must have heard about it. It's a very famous company which makes animation movies and all. So you can see, students, this way he back to back he started two companies. And after that Apple again bought this Next company. The Next company was again purchased or bought up by the Apple company. So again he started working with them. So this is how you can see, even after losing everything, he was completely devastated. He was completely unsuccessful. Still he started from the beginning. That confidence he had. So here he is using a beautiful phrase, that is sometime life hits you very hard on the head with a brick, but you have to not lose faith. In that time you have to stand strong. What is the meaning of that, students? Sometimes in life there may be situations when we lose hope. There may be situations when we feel now this is the end. Now nothing can happen. Now nobody can save me. But you should never lose hope. Hope gives you confidence. Faith gives you confidence. If you started earlier, you can start again. There is always a second beginning for everything. So that you should keep in mind. So this was his second story. Students, now the third story of Steve Jobs' life is about life and death. Now in this story, you can see he's telling about his period of time when he was diagnosed with cancer. One fine day he was not feeling well. He went to the doctor and they did some test and all, and the doctors came out and told him that you are suffering from cancer. You are diagnosed with cancer. And the doctor told him, go home and do all your affairs, get all your affairs fixed. That means do all your work. That means, in short, the doctor indirectly is telling him that you have very less days. Now go home and do whatever things are pending. So he came home. He started doing whatever work was pending. He started doing that, and that whole day till the evening he was very restless. Just imagine, students, one fine day, such a big business personality, one fine day he goes to the doctor and the doctor is telling him you are having cancer. Such a lot of money he is having, one of the billionaires. Such a lot of money he is having, but that money cannot bring him life. Just remember that. He was such a big business magnate, but that thing was in his mind. I have lot of money, but that money also cannot bring me life. So he was so sad. Whole day he was sad. And in the evening the doctor gave him a call that one more test they had done in the morning, and the report came for that. And according to that report, Steve Jobs was having a very rare kind of cancer which affects the pancreatics. That means the stomach, in the pancreas. Pancreas means your stomach. In the stomach the cancer is taking place, and that cancer is curable with a surgery. So he was relieved, but the whole day he spent, that was literally very, very painful for him. That whole day, till the morning, till the evening, he saw death in front of him. That was the difficult part. And such a big millionaire, he saw death face to face. So that was the most difficult time for him. And then afterwards he did the surgery and he survived that surgery. But in that time he realized, see, you should live your life according to your intuition. Means whatever your heart is telling you, live your life according to that, because one day a time will come when we have to leave everything in this world and go. So don't listen to anybody else's belief and intuition and live according to that. Don't let anybody to dominate you and snatch your dreams away. Live according to your intuitions, follow your heart and do what you want to do. But that should be the correct path, not the wrong path. It should be the correct path, and definitely you will be successful. Then these three stories he was telling in front of graduate students. Actually he was called in a seminar where some students were graduating from the college. So he was called there to give inspirational speech. So this speech, these three stories he was telling that students. So in the last he tells the students, I want to tell you one thing. Many years back there was one magazine, and the magazine's name was Whole Earth Catalog. And in that magazine was closing down. So the last copy of the magazine had come out, and in the last cover page of the magazine, there was a beautiful picture of morning countryside road. Morning, like you can say a village side, roadside, some nice pic was there. And down a caption was written, "Stay hungry, stay foolish." So he told the graduate students, this is what I want to tell you. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Now students, this word is just a one-liner, but it has a very, very deep meaning. Stay hungry, stay foolish. Stay hungry means to stay hungry without eating food. No, it's not that way. Stay hungry means always keep wanting something. Always keep wanting something. That means never think that you know everything in the world. Always keep wanting something. I want to learn more, I want to know more, I want more. So never be satisfied or stop in your life. Always keep wanting something. Okay, that means something knowledgeable thing. Always keep studying something. And stay foolish. Stay foolish means always keep your mind open and think that you never think that you know everything. Okay, always think that I don't know anything in this world. And you keep on grasping, keep on thirsting more and more for knowledge. How much ever you keep your mind open and you receive knowledge, that much is less. See, there are so many people we see in life, we come upon. By their outer appearance, we feel such a simple person. But when you start talking to that person, you will come to know that person has such a vast knowledge. You can say a dam of knowledge. Dam, you can understand, students. Many rivers are on the rivers. Dam is built to collect water. So knowledge is that way. Dam of knowledge. So never think I know everything in life. Okay, knowledge is never limited. Beyond horizon, you can just go on getting knowledge of everything in the world. So the chapter is about that, Steve Jobs' life, and it's a very inspirational story. Okay, and I hope you all understood. And this chapter is kept in this 10 standards textbook, just because you're in 10th standard, and it should be a inspiration. But after some years, you can see after writing this lesson or this story, after some years Steve Jobs died. Okay, so this was the wonderful inspirational story about Steve Jobs. Students, I hope you all understood it.